thank you for coming. Welcome to the Black Box, and the medicine show is about to begin. Welcome to those of you who managed to get here. It's been a terrible trip. You should be happy you survived it. Statistics prove that not many do. You would like a bath, a hot meal, a good night's sleep. Some of you need medical attention.
Ain't that the truth?
None of this is available. These things have always been in short supply, and now they are impossible to obtain.
Why are we here?
I built on the sand.
And it tumbled down.
I built on a rock, and it tumbled down. Now when I build, I shall begin.
With the smoke from the chimney!
I'm curled into a ball.
Like a dog that is cold.
Who will tell me why I was born?
Why this monstrosity called life?
I have to give a poetry reading.
I enter.
100 people, 100 pair of eyes.
I'm supposed to tell them why they were born. Why this monstrosity called life.
Tell us.
Come on,
You
tell
want
us.
to hear it? Come on.
Yes, his face really is so terrible you cannot turn away. And only that thin sheet of glass between you, clouded with his breath. Behind him, the dark scribbles of trees in the orchard.
Where you walked alone just an hour ago after the storm.
Watching water drip from the gnarled branches, stepping carefully over the sodden fruit.
At any moment, he could put his fist right through that window.
And on your side, you could grab hold with this letter on it.
Or even now, try very slowly to slide the revolver out of the drawer of the desk in front of you.
But none of this will happen. And not because you feel sorry for him, or detect in his scarred face some helplessness that shows in your own his compassion. You will never know what he wanted, what he might have done, since this thing, of its own accord, turns away. And since yours is a life in which such a monster cannot figure for long, you compose yourself and return to your letter about the storm. How it bent the apple tree so low it tracked on the ground, ruining the harvest.
Don't do it.
Don't try that. God, what's happening?
Sitting over words, very late, I have heard a kind of whispered sighing, not far.
Like wind in the pines or the sea in the dark.
The echo of everything that has ever been spoken, still spinning its one syllable between the earth and silence.
Ladies and gentlemen, the type of medicine I offer.
We have some.
This is not a temporary situation. This is permanent. Our condolences on your disappointment. This is not our responsibility. Everything that you've heard about this place is false. Children under, say, 10 shouldn't know that the universe is ever expanding, inexorably pushing into the vacuum. Galaxies swallowed by galaxies, whole solar systems collapsing. All of this acted out in silence. At 10, we are still learning the rules of cartoon animation. That if a man draws a door on a rock, only he can pass through it.
Anybody else who tries to smash into the rock?
10-year-olds should stick with burning houses, car wrecks,
Ship's going down.
earthbound, tangible disasters, arenas where they can be heroes. You can run back into a burning house. Sinking ships have their lifeboats.
The trucks will come with their ladders.
And if you jump, you will be saved. A child places her hand on the roof of a school bus and drives across a city of sand. She knows the exact spot it will skid, at which point the bridge will give, who will swim to safety, and who will be pulled under by sharks. She will learn that if a man runs off the edge of a cliff, he will not fall until he notices his mistake.
Poor Maul. I can't help it. I can only turn out the light.
On a stony bank, a human skull lay shouting, "Allah ilah," and in that shout, such horror and such supplication. So great was its despair that I asked the helmsman, "What is there left to cry for?
Why is it still afraid?
What divine judgment could strike it again?" Suddenly a rising wave took hold of the skull, and tossing it about, smashed it against the bank.
Nothing is ever over. The helmsman's voice was hollow, and there is no bound to evil.
A leaf. One of the last. Parts from a maple branch. It is spinning in the transparent air of October. Falls on a heap of others. Stops. Fades. No one admired its entrancing struggle with the wind. Followed its flight. No one will distinguish it now as it lies among other leaves. No one saw what I did. I am the only one.
This evening, the sturdy Levi's I wore every day for over a year, and which seemed to the end in perfect condition, suddenly tore. How or why, I don't know. But there it was, a big rip at the crotch.
A month ago, my friend Nick walked off a racquetball court, showered, got into his street clothes, and halfway home, collapsed and died.
Take heed, you who read this, and drop to your knees now and again, like the Lord Christopher Smart, and kiss the earth. Be joyful. Make much of your time. And be kindly to everyone, even those who do not deserve it. For although you may not believe it will happen, you too will one day be gone.
I, whose Levi's ripped at the crotch for no reason, assure you that such is the case.
Pass it on. When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want but not what you need, when you feel so tired but you just can't sleep, stuck in reverse,
And the tears come streaming down your face when you lose something you can't replace, when you love someone but it goes to waste. Could it be worse? Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you high above or down below, when you're too in love to let it go. But if you never try, you'll never know just what you're worth. Lights will guide you home and your bones, and I will try to fix you.
When despair for the world grows in me, and I wake in the night at the least sound, fear of what my life and my children's lives may be, I go and lie down where the wood drake rests in his beauty on the water, and the great heron feeds. I come into the peace of wild things, who do not tax their lives with forethought of grief. I come into the presence of still water, and I feel above me the day-blind stars, waiting with their light. For a time I rest in the grace of the Lord. I am free.
Shadows on the wall, voices down the hall. Life doesn't frighten me at all.
Bad dogs barking loud.
Big ghost in the cloud.
Life doesn't frighten me at all.
Mean old Mother Goose.
Lions on the loose.
They don't frighten me at all.
Dragons breathing flame on my window pane. Hurrah! No, they don't frighten me at all.
I go boo, make them shoot. I make fun, way they run.
I won't cry, so they fly.
I just smile, they go wild. Life doesn't frighten me at all.
Tough guys fight.
All alone at night.
Life doesn't frighten me at all.
Panthers in the park.
Strangers in the dark.
No, they don't frighten me at all.
That new classroom where boys all pull my hair.
Kissy little girls with their hair in curls.
They don't frighten me at all.
Don't show me frogs and snakes.
And listen for my scream.
If I'm afraid at all, it's only in my dreams.
I've got a magic charm that I keep up my sleeve.
I can walk the ocean floor and never have to breathe. Life doesn't frighten me at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.